Jorge Hernandez with the low blow and Southwest Fight News here with a special interview a week out before her fight with Michelle, the Karate Hottie Waterson. How you doing, Michelle?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing very well. So coming up this at the end of this week, you have a fight against Lacey Shuckman on Invicta FC 3 in Kansas City, Kansas. How's training gone along so far?
It's great. Been putting on a lot of muscle this camp, working a lot of wrestling and a lot of like stand up. So I'm excited to get in there and try some new stuff.
Now, how was this training camp a little different? Just because the last time you were actually coming off of the birth that you gave to your daughters. So how different was this training camp compared to the other one? What did you work on specifically?
Well, I think the biggest difference is my daughter's a little older, so it's a little harder to get away from the house and get away from her to train. So when I did get time to train, I made sure that I pushed it as hard as I could because it was only a limited amount of time. And we also, Lacey's coming down from, well, I know she used to fight at 125, and her last fight was at 115. And so I think this is her first time at 105, and so we just try to put on some muscle because, and I worked with all the girls, Holly Holm and Julie Kedzie and Heather Clark, and all these girls are bigger than me, and so we're just trying to get me used to handling the bigger weight.
Yeah, talk about that gym, just because the three women you named are very popular in what they actually do. Of course, Julie Kedzie coming off of what I think so far, male or female, is the fight of the year performance. How is it
Oh
like to
yeah.
have that backup with females in the Jackson's MMA gym?
It gives you a load of confidence, because I can train with them every day, and they push me and I push them as hard as they push me. So I have that confidence going into this fight that I have training partners that are going to push me to my limit and past my edge, and allow me to perform at my best. So it really is a confidence booster. And yeah, that fight with Julie Kedzie and Misha Tate, I definitely think deserves the fight of the year. It was awesome. It was great to see Julie actually come out and be able to show the world what we see every day in the gym.
Yeah. Now, your last fight was actually against Diana Rael at Jackson's MMA Series 7 here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Again, that was back in January. So it's been a good 9 months, almost 9 months since you last been in the cage. Besides taking the time off for the time you had your daughter, is this the longest inactivity you had in your career?
I don't know. I really haven't been thinking about it as an activity because I'm staying active, and in between that, I got married, so that was kind of a big change for me. And so when after I fought Elena Reed, I broken my hand, and I think I was out for about 6 to 7 months. I don't remember, but I'm still training in the gym, so I don't consider it like any. I don't think I'm going to have any ring rust or anything like that.
Now, you did mention that you got married over your break since you actually last fought Diana Rael. How has life changed, and can we still call you Michelle Watterson, or is it Michelle Watterson Gomez? What are you going by now?
I did take my husband's last name, Gomez, and but as far as my fight career, I'm keeping Waterson because that's just what everybody knows me as, and it'd just be too confusing to change it.
The Invicta FC series here is quickly becoming one of the more popular small local events there, especially within the Midwest. What is it like, and how much pride goes into being on an all-female card like this?
Shannon is doing a great job as far as putting together all female cards. You look at the card and it's stacked. I mean, these girls that are on the card have, they have history and they have fire and they have passion and I think it's great that we're able to bring all that to the forefront and show the world that yeah we can pack a crowd, and this is her third promotion, and it's only growing bigger and bigger. So it it does have something to say to the MMA world that us female fighters, have something to show, and we do work hard, just as hard as the guys.
Yeah, and Invicta did something pretty talented, or excuse me, they had an event called Invicta's Got Talent, which had each fighter, create a video to actually promote the fights that are happening October 6th. You had a little help from some of your stablemates there in Jackson's, including Travis Browne, Jon Jones, Kyle Noke, and Dodson. Not to mention Greg Jackson was in that video as well. What went into actually writing the script for this video? And just to quickly explain for those who haven't seen it, it's basically you in a dream fighting, I believe it's Julie Kedzie, correct, in the cage?
Yeah, but in the dream it's supposed to be my opponent.
Okay.
But yeah, it is Jules.
So what went into writing that script, and how did you come up with it?
Well, I was just thinking about a fun way to promote the fights, and yeah, it's an all-female card, and we all joke about it because the guys get ring girls, and so I thought it would be funny if, since it's an all-girl card, that we have ring guys, and who better to do it than my teammates, and, I asked them if they were down to do it, and they were all for it, and excited to help a teammate out, and, get the ball rolling and get the word out there and to promote the Invicta fights. We're out, at the end of the day, we're family and we're all teammates. We're trying to help each other out. It's our livelihood and our careers, and whatever they can do to help me out it makes them happy. So I'm grateful to have such great teammates.
And for those haven't seen the video, it's under Michelle Waterson Invicta 3 promo on YouTube, so make sure to check that out. Is it me, or did Travis Browne and Jon Jones seem way too comfortable in those Speedos you had them on?
I think they were excited to play a role outside of their comfort zone. No, they totally took on the role, and that was the funniest. I couldn't stop laughing. Every time I watch the video now, I can't stop laughing, especially when John winks at the camera and Travis is blowing kisses, and Kyle. It took him a while to warm up to the camera, but he did eventually.
Now, while you were in your corner there, Greg Jackson called you Peanut, right? Is that a nickname he has for you, or is that what people call you sometimes?
Yeah, that's the gym name for me, yeah. Peanut, because I'm the little one, so everybody at the gym calls me Peanut. And one of my fights, I got these shirts made that says "I love nuts" on them, and I had all the coaches wear them. It's pretty funny.
Are those for sale, or where do you actually have them? Or are those just in the gym?
They were just in the gym. I probably should get them for sale, but it's kind of like an inside joke because everybody, at first it started off as Peanut because Coach Jackson, said I was like a little peanut, and then the guys, of course, have to abbreviate everything, and they started calling me Nuts. So.
Now, again, it is Invicta FC 3, October 6th at 6 p.m. there in Kansas City, Kansas. You'll be part of the event. It's a loaded card. You'll be facing Lacey Shuckman, who's based out of Colorado. Now, you're also from Colorado. Are you familiar with Lacey?
Yeah, when both of our careers first started, we kind of knew of each other, and if I can remember correctly, we've kind of rolled around a couple of times here and there. But I never would imagine us meeting up because when I first started fighting, I was fighting at 115 and she's fighting at 125. So I didn't imagine us to meet up. But it's a nice challenge, and at the end of the day, we both know what we're getting ourselves into. And I'm excited to fight her.
Yeah. Where can people actually follow you online?
The best way to follow me is on Twitter and it's at Karate Hottie MMA.
And Facebook also?
I'm not too good at Facebook. I'm not even that good at Twitter, but I'm trying.
All right, well, definitely we'll see if people follow you there, and definitely keep an eye out for you on this Invicta FC3, and we hope to see more of you in the future. If people want to see the fight, it's going to be streaming on InvictaFC.com. So, Michelle, thank you very much for joining us. Best of luck. Have a safe trip to Kansas City here on Wednesday. And again, best of luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for all the love and support. You have a great day, too.
All right, take care.